Welcome back to another video. My name is India and I am super excited for today's video. Come join me for today's adventure. Y'all, I'm so excited. Later on today, I will be interviewing with the Chris James of A Healthy Alternative. Stick around, guys. This is going to be so much fun. So yeah, later after work, I do have an interview with Chris James scheduled. I am so excited about this. You have no idea. A lot of people suggested that I sit down and just share my weight loss journey with the members of A Healthy Alternative. But, you know, I always thought the platform was just too big for me. The stage was just too big for me. And so I'm excited. So after work, we're going to do some behind the scenes of me getting ready for this interview. It's going to be like a sit down, video chat type interview, virtual interview. So yeah, come with me. And as always, let's have some fun, y'all. I'm looking forward to this. So yeah, let's go. I am on my way home. I cannot wait until I get home. I am gonna bathe when I get home. Around the time that I get home, I'll probably have like an hour to prep for this interview. And so I'm gonna bathe, I'm gonna get comfortable. I'm not gonna wash my face. I'll probably just touch up the makeup that I have on. I don't really do serious makeup to begin with. But yeah, I just can't be hanging out in my house with work on me. You know what I'm saying? With the type of job that I do, yeah, I can't do that. So yeah, I gotta see where I want to do this interview. I'm probably gonna do it like in my bedroom, on my bed. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but you'll see what I'm talking about. Like the way my backdrop is for like my bed, my headboard, I think it'll make the perfect like background for an interview. So I'll just sit on like the foot of my bed, but we're gonna get that together, make it look good, get some lighting going on, all of that jazz. But I'm kind of nervous, but I'm looking forward to this, and I low-key want it to be over. Like, I don't know. It's just going to be a real casual conversation. I'll include the link to the entire video or to the entire interview. I'll include that in my description box. I'm not going to have the full interview on this video. This is just going to be like clips and that sort of thing. So I'll see you when we get to my house. Okay, I am kind of running out of time right now. I have to get my space together just with the lights and get my computer out, make sure it has a full charge. We have under an hour before this thing starts. Guys, I let my hair down for this one, but after this interview was over, I'm going to put it right back in my ponytail. If you have locked hair, just a little hack. Once you get your hair retwisted, put it in the ponytail. It makes the twist last a lot longer. So I let my hair down for this one, guys, because, you know, the team members over at A Healthy Alternative, they are all locked. So I have to represent. But I'm going to show you what this is looking like over here. Let me flip it around real quick. All right, guys, so this is my bed. I have a lot of stuff in my bedroom. Please do not judge me, but this is the bed and what it's looking like. I have this table in front of my bed that I'll just put my computer on. I'll put the light up somewhere over in, you know, behind the table. But this is my bed, and so the background will pretty much look like this. All the junk will be cropped out. You'll just see kind of like the lights and the vibe and just my bed and me sitting right here. So my face is going to be right here, and then you'll just see everything in the background. So that's what it's looking like. I made my bed up this morning. Be proud of me. There's a mirror. Here's what I have on. I got on some shorts. Don't judge me right now, okay? All the judgment. Just a shirt. I don't know. I wanted my collarbones to show or something, but that's what I look like. Hey. But come on, y'all. Come on. I'm excited.
Your heart, keep it in your pocket for safekeeping. Don't ever let nobody be the reason you throw it out, you stop caring about it. Don't let your hair get in the way, can't be defined by your mistakes. You know you try really hard, but sometimes you fall.
All right, friends, this is it. Let's do this. Let's get it done.
Sometimes sometimes you fall. Precious cargo, be careful with my heart. Oh.
Hi, I'm Chris James, and you're watching Healthy Alternatives. Today, I have a very special guest, someone we've been trying to get on the show for years now, I think. India is here, finally. I am so happy and I feel honored to have you here on the show. And if you guys are interested in finding out more about her health and wellness journey, that's coming up next. All right, India, thank you. Thank you for being here. How are you feeling?
Absolutely. I feel amazing. Chris, thank you for having me on here. Like I've been waiting to be on this show. I've been waiting. So I'm super excited to
You
be
you
here.
wanted to make sure you was perfect before you came on, right? It's like,
Man, I had to get my ducks in a row, let me tell you. But yeah, I'm finally ready.
all right. Well, look, let's start at the beginning, right? Like let's talk a little bit about where you were when you decided to make some of these major health changes in your life. If you want to describe where you were physically, mentally, and emotionally.
Oh man. So this time around, because I will tell you, Chris, I've been on a weight loss journey for so many years now, going on 2 decades since I've been like trying to lose weight and then keep it off. But this is the first time that I've been successful with my wellness and my weight loss journey. And so I will say this time around, it was a lot of fear. It was a lot of fear in me this time around. And I know that's not ideal, but I had a mom who was getting sick. My sister, which at the time she was 37 years of age, she had suffered from a massive stroke, which essentially left her handicapped. So it was just a
Wow.
lot going on. I was gaining a lot of weight. I didn't know why I was gaining weight. So I was seeing numbers that I wasn't familiar with. I was one of these women. I was proud to be a BBW, big, beautiful woman. I
Mhm.
was big and proud, but it was getting to a point where I was just gaining a lot of weight and I didn't want to do that. I was comfortable, being a certain size, but my weight was just going up. So I had to figure out, what to do and I had to make some permanent changes. So a lot of fear, me not feeling my best, a lot of people don't talk about that, but we can be big and healthy, but I didn't feel good. I had respiratory issues. I had a chronic cough and I didn't know why. I didn't associate it with being bigger. And I just didn't want to be sick like my family. I saw the struggle. Everyone was struggling and I got tired of it and I just wanted to do something about it.
Mm. So, okay, I got a couple questions. Well, the first question is when you were telling yourself, I'm proud to be a BBW, let me ask you, did you really believe that, or was that just something that you repeated to yourself it was like a coping mechanism?
Oh man, it was just acceptance really. I don't think I've ever really just wanted to be big, but it got to a point where I was just comfortable with it, in our community, the Black American community, it's always okay to be thick and everyone's talking about curves and so I just accepted it. I thought it was hereditary, so I didn't think that I
Mm.
could be in another body. And so I've always loved the way that I look. I've always been confident, but to be honest, and I hate saying that, like, I hate saying it, but it was just a lot of acceptance. This is me. This is how I'm gonna be. There's no other option for me. So either you love it or you hate it.
Yeah. See, that's such powerful insight because there are so many people that still believe that they just cannot be smaller. They believe the narrative of big boned or genetics or whatever, the mainstream narrative is. Um, but obviously on this show, I think we've proven time and time again that people who thought, look, I can never be slim, have been able to be a very healthy weight. And even my mom, who was probably your size. How tall are you?
I'm 5'6", almost 5'6", like 5'5.5".
5. Okay, you ain't 5'6". You 5'5". um, okay, so my mom, she's like 5'8" or something like that, 5'9". But you guys have a similar frame, and she was very very small in like college, and even up until her mid 40s or so, she was still very, very small, even after having 5 children. And then as she got into her 50s and 60s, she started gaining weight. She probably, put on at least a good 60, 70 pounds. And then she determined that because of her age and her weight, it was a wrap. She can't get back down to that size she was when she was either in high school or whatever. And I'm like, Mom, how can that possibly be true? You lived the majority of your life at that size. But there's something about our mentality that we accept. It's easier maybe, or I'm not sure, but that's amazing. I appreciate you sharing that. What are some of the things that you have attempted to do to lose weight in the past? Like, what are some of the things that didn't work?
The interview went really good, very casual. I had some notes here, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how everything turns out. I'll try to leave some clips for you guys. But yeah, I'm feeling good about it. I'm glad it's over, so I am about to go eat my meal for today. All right, friends, this is what we're working with. The food that you see in this clip is 1,411 calories. Those sweet potatoes right there, they're pretty big. That is 504 calories. The cucumbers are only 40 calories. That cream cheese is 112 calories. The grapes are 245 calories. And then I have a bowl of pinto beans. It's so random, but I wanted more hot foods. These beans are 222 calories. And then I have this pretty big bowl of soup. The soup is only 288 calories. So again, what you see right here is 1,411 calories. Earlier, I had coffee and tea, so that's going to add on. I'll put the complete total on the screen, but this is what we're working with. Don't judge me, please. How fun was that? I am so honored that I was able to sit down with Chris James and the team at A Healthy Alternative and just have this conversation just about my journey and about weight loss, about fasting. And so here's what I want to do, guys, and you have to mark my words. There will be a part 2 to this interview. I just know it, I feel it, and I'm comfortable with that. And so here's what I want you to do. I want you to go to that video, because I do suggest that you watch the entire video on A Healthy Alternatives platform. Go watch that entire video, but I want you to leave a comment with 3 yellow hearts and the words part 2, letting Chris and his team know that you guys are wanting a part 2 to this video. We're going to flood the comments. We're going to flood the comments. They're going to know that we are here and we are here to stay. And also, if you found this channel by watching that video, leave me 3 green heart emojis in the comment of this video. Of course, I want to see you and I want to thank you for being here and thank you for following me. Thank you guys, as always, for watching this video. Thank you for being here. If you by any chance made it to this point in this video and you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing to this channel. Again, guys, thank you for watching. Good luck on your journeys, and I will see you in the next one.